Hey YouTube, it's Leanna. So I wanted to make my 1 year post-op video. So last Thursday I was 52 weeks post-op lap band. Started out this journey at 221 pounds. Highest record my doctor has is 229 pounds. I go by the weight that I was day of liquids, my 2 weeks pre-op liquids. So I was 221 pounds. I am currently, this morning I was 194, but if you want to go technical, last Thursday, my 1 year, I was 163, 62 pounds. Can't remember what my scale said in the morning, and then the doctor's office I think said 163 pounds. So that's about a 58, 59 pound loss for the 1 year. Definitely not where I thought I was going to be. Definitely thought I was going to be at goal in maintenance by now. I thought I was going to be down my 100 pounds by 10 months, and it didn't happen. And I got in a pretty big rut for probably the last 3 months, 4 months. I kept saying, I'm going to get my button gear, I'm going to get my button gear, and never quite got it there. So this year has been very difficult. I've learned a lot about myself in this past year. It's been a very big, you could say, soul searching. I thought I was a lot more mentally stronger than I actually am. Food has a very, very strong hold on me. It plays mind games with me. I'm constantly, if I get a craving of some sort, it does not go out of my head until I have it. It's very, very hard for me. And it's something that I'm dealing with. It's something that I am learning to say no to. And every day's a new day. And I think since March, I've been around the 160s. So we're now in September, and a couple things I've changed. I have, probably about 3 months ago, I stopped weighing myself. I stopped weighing myself on a regular basis. I was weighing myself maybe once a week, maybe, and had kind of, was starting to get real frustrated with the scale because I wasn't seeing it going down. So I just stopped weighing myself, and that caused me to stay where I was or gain weight. And I never saw past the 170s. I think 169 was probably the highest I saw since March. And I stayed in this range from 160 to 170, and I just stopped paying attention to the scale. And just thought, I'm just going to keep doing what I'm doing. I continue to work out. I work out anywhere from 3 to 5 to 6 days a week. On average, I work out 5 days a week. Things I've changed is that I've now moved my weigh-in day to Monday. And I have somebody that I share that number with. And that's huge. I don't want that number to go up, and I feel a sense of accomplishment if I can share that number and it's gone down for the week. So that's become something huge and become a challenge for me, and so it's really gotten rid of the weekend fat girl. I used to just kind of whatever I wanted, I went for it on the weekend. And so I'm really, sticking to a plan, and I see it in motion, and I see the scale going down. So that's super exciting. like I said, this year has just been an amazing year. Although I'm not at goal, I feel better than I have ever felt. I get a little, groove going on. I get in the car and I'm dancing to the song, and I'm like, my body didn't move like this before, And I'm at a size that I've never been. This is not the smallest weight I've ever seen. When I was in high school, I think my junior year, I saw around the low 140s, I think around 142, 143. So that's 20 pounds lighter than I am now. But my clothes, I am in a size 10 loose. So the size 8s are coming, and I have a couple size 8s, and on my 1-year surgiversary, I wore those 8s to work. They were a little snug, but I wore them because I wanted to say I'm in a size 8. So I sure did wear those. And so, like I said, I can fit into an 8. They're a little snug, but you know what? I'm getting there. And today, Monday, I started back Insanity. Just got done with the workout. Felt great, sweated, and I'm in it. So, it was a little hard because my husband was doing it with me, and then we kind of realized we just can't do it together. Our schedules are just too different. So I'm on my own, and I'm back at it, and I'm going to get it done. And I'm going to see those inches come off. So, I'm getting there. New goal by January 1st to see my goal. Ultimate goal would be 120, 125. I'll have to see when I get there. I'm not for sure. Like I said, I've never seen it, so I'm not sure what it will look like. So I may hit 130 and say that's good. So we'll see. But like I said, the scale is going down. I'm super stoked about that. I'm heading back in the right direction. I had a little bit of a, stumble there. But you know what? This is a journey, and it's a marathon. It's not a sprint. And you have to find your own way of doing it. One thing that I will say, any newbies out there that are watching, I would go gun-ho right away. I tried to make it a lifestyle where I let myself have this and I let myself have that. And I told myself, oh, when I need to get those last 20 pounds off, I'll buckle down and I'll go all hard out, those last 20 pounds. No. Since I went easy the first whatever, it's 10 times harder to buckle down and to not let myself indulge like I always have. So I wish I would have buckled down in the beginning and told myself I will not let myself indulge until I am in maintenance. And I think that would have made things a lot easier by really, hitting it hard and saying no. And I'm not going to indulge, and I'm not going to give in to this, and I'm not going to let myself have, a little treat here and there. And I should have been more strict and more structured about the way that I was letting myself indulge. I should have made it a monthly treat instead of a twice-a-week treat. And things like that. So that's one thing I wish I would have changed in the beginning, was not letting myself kind of have a little bit of whatever I wanted. So, that's pretty much that. And later on, I'm going to try to get a couple pictures up here of my before and where I'm at currently. Let me do a quick body shot. This is, 1 year post-op lap band. Front, side, back. And like my husband said the other day, he said if it wasn't for your booty, I'd probably be in a smaller size. But it is what it is, and it's probably never going to go away. So I will talk to you all later. Have a good one. Bye.